Hi everyone and welcome to Nesting Story. Today I am going to be talking about my family's nutrition or how we kind of got off track over the pandemic. I've been filming this video now for like almost 2 weeks and it's had its ups and downs, and I went to go edit it and I was like, I hadn't filmed an intro and I haven't filmed an outro, and I'm kind of glad because I can kind of set the scene and then recap. Okay, so I had mentioned on Insta stories I was making this video, and I got a lot of feedback from people being like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this video because my family's nutrition has been off too. Yeah. Some months over the pandemic, I was like nailing it, and then other times I wasn't. And then I would say over the spring, it really went downhill. We have new rats. We have pet rats now, and Oliver's very fascinated with them. He's like trying to sneak downstairs to see them. I was like selling my house and doing virtual school and moving and packing and all these things, and I did my best. Like I've really learned to not beat myself up over things. And there were some days where I'm like, oh my God, I don't think my kids had one vegetable, but I would say at least I would get like peppers and cucumbers into them. Then when we moved, I started to rely a little bit on like treats, and I let them get sugary cereal and what else did we get? It's kind of like sugary cereal is their thing lately. And it was good for the first week, but then I was eating kind of garbage. Like I also find when they have unhealthy food in the house, I do too. A few times before we moved, there was a lot of McDonald's and stuff. So I'm getting better at cutting that stuff out. So then the second week we were here, days in, I did a big grocery shop, and this is the one I'm gonna be showing you, this grocery haul on this video. So here's what I filmed, and here's where my intentions were, and actually it's gone really well. I've already gone for a run, I have grocery shop today, and now I'm gonna show you my grocery haul. Okay, so tons of produce, bananas, pears. So I did a lot of like twos of things. I'm gonna put one in the basket, we have a produce basket there, and one in the fridge. So my kids like room temperature fruit, so I keep one in the fridge so it won't go off too quick, and then one in the basket. Zucchini for me, I'm gonna make some of my zucchini walnut muffins. I'll add the link to that recipe below. Here's some roasted cashews for especially Holden, he loves cashews. I'm gonna do some recipes. You like cashews? And I've got some natural peanut butter for some recipes, and I eat a lot of this every day. Now, this is a nice on-the-go snack. They really like the strawberry kiwi. So I got some unsweetened applesauce again for some recipes to sweeten some things instead of using sugar. I'm all about the iceberg lettuce lately. It's just crisp, it's cool, it's very cheap. And I use this instead of buns for my turkey burgers, which I'm obsessed with. I will show you that recipe as well. Maple syrup, we use the real maple syrup for quite a few things. This is great. I keep lemon juice on hand because for my salads, I mix this with actual mustard seeds and honey, and it's so delicious, and it's way healthier than store-bought dressings. So some Tostitos for Holden, dill pickles for Bo and I don't get the added garlic kind, just the dill. It's too much garlic for my stomach. 2 oranges, again, one for the fridge, one for the fruit bowl, 2 red delicious apples, 2 golden delicious apples. I'm very into yellow peppers lately, so that's for me to snack on. We're gonna steam some broccoli one night. Got my avocados for my avocado toast, blueberries for my oatmeal. Everly's very into strawberries right now. The girls have already, and I have already been digging into these cherries, a great one for outside. I'm just really trying to stop the snacking with the junky stuff. Watermelon for Bo, Mia loves melon. I'm gonna roast some cauliflower and probably snack on that as well with the peppers. And got this huge thing of kale. I'm gonna make kale chips. So you just like you break it up, toss in some olive oil, add some sea salt, roast it up. It's really, really yummy. I'm gonna make some healthy potato wedges one night, roast them in the oven. This mint is for my turkey burgers that I'm gonna make. I forgot to get cilantro though, so I think I might just make it without cilantro. And I'm gonna do some recipes. So I got some whole wheat flour, some dark chocolate chips, some olive oil. lots and lots of Perrier. So I'll show you in the fridge what I've put in here. So my almond milk, I got 2 almond milk. I always have my Silk plain coconut yogurt. Lately I've been having it with natural peanut butter instead of almond butter just because it's less expensive, really. I'm gonna do Taco Tuesday tonight. So it's balanced. We're still having our yummy stuff. That's for my turkey burgers I'm gonna make. Like I said, lots of Perrier. This is the mustard I was saying about for the dressing. This is what I use for salad dressing. That with honey and lemon juice is really good. Here is what the kids are obsessed with right now, and I'm just doing it a lot for lunches. Chicken nuggets. And then this is the Pinties. Like, it's like a healthier chicken nuggets, but I make those a lot. And then I've got some sugar-free ice cream for them. Okay, so my kids have been wanting like a second breakfast lately. So this is something that I used to make, and I'm getting back to it. I'll add a link to the recipe, but these are almost like muffin tops. They are oatmeal, banana, dark chocolate, cinnamon, like whole wheat flour. There's no sugar or anything added. There's vanilla in it. It's great. So I will add the recipe to this. Okay, it's the next week. It is, what is today? Tuesday. A little update on the food. So cherries on hand, big success. Actually, lots of fruit, big success. Kids are eating lots of broccoli. I just made this recipe. I will add a link, but this is a banana peanut butter chocolate chip muffin, and it's sweetened with honey. So I'm gonna do like a gradual ease into this. I'm just trying to kind of like suggest some healthier things. So we switched to turkey bacon instead of regular bacon. I'm sweetening with honey and maple syrup instead of sugar. I got a new Arrow Garden, so I don't know if you remember this from a while back. Oh, it's blown out. So this will grow herbs, and so that I found when I was borrowing Ben's before, so this one's now mine. That will be great because then I will cook more with it. It changed how I ate, actually, having herbs, fresh herbs, always ready. I'm gonna do a lot of series on this. So this is gonna be like part 1 of the whole getting my kids and my own eating back on track. Oh, something for me that I'm doing, I was really hungry because I'm go, go, go lately. And I feel like I just overindulged those 2 moving weeks. So something I've done is, where is it? Somewhere in my fridge. Anyways, oh, way back here. Hard-boiled eggs. I used to do this, I'm back to this. I have hard-boiled eggs already peeled on hand for whenever I'm hungry and pop it in my mouth. Here are kids smelling muffins. Do you want a muffin? Yeah. Okay. Okay, last but not least, I want to show you something that's helpful for me. So I love Gwyneth Paltrow's other book. I love the Clean Plate book, and I just ordered her other one. So she made this one before that. It's all good. Partly because with my gut sensitivity, she has a lot of the same things. There's kids everywhere. It's so hard to film right now. Okay, so we're on the other side of that. It's about like a week and a half later. I did slip up and get them some sugary cereal again. I found that they were kind of like, they've done really well with eating the fruit and stuff. And they all wanted it. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get them sugary cereal. Like, they're still not in school. There's still no routine. I think that until I can make packed lunches and things like that, actually they're going to some day camp in the summer, which will be good. It's going to be really hard for me to really get them back on track. So I'm trying to create some balance and just like have some, like, okay, you can eat that, but we have to incorporate this into our meal. I'm also cutting way back on like fast food and stuff. I find also their palate is so limited right now, and I don't know why, and I don't know if I'm the only family, but all of my kids just don't really want to sit down to like a dinner. Like, they're very into grazing. And I've kind of let go. Like, I really haven't been doing a lot of sit down dinners. I don't know, do we need to have sit down dinners? Are those days gone? I miss them, and I want to try to reintroduce them, but I'm having a hard time with that too. And I think as a solo parent, because I live now just my kids and I, like, I don't call myself a single parent, I'm in a relationship, but we don't live together. I also find that that is a hard one. It is a hard one to get everyone to sit down for like a family dinner. I did do a few. We sat outside successfully, and that was really nice, but then the meltdown from one of the twins and things like that, and it's challenging. So here's where my goal is right now. I'm gonna try to be really realistic. I'm still really spending a ton of time getting set up here. There's a lot of house stuff, there's a lot of gardening stuff, and then I'm trying to grab time to do stuff with the kids. So we went to the beach the other day, and that was really nice and things like that. But my time, like, I am just around the clock, and I'm working again. I'm going nonstop, but I feel really happy. I'm like very happy, busy right now, but I'm flipping busy, and I'm not stopping, and I'm exercising, and I'm eating healthy. That's a whole other story. I'm kind of focusing on the kids in this video. And if you want to know more about that, head to my blog. I'm blogging a lot right now, and I've been starting to write a bit about that, and I will be more. So I think what my goal is going to be is to kind of change up my expectations for dinner, and maybe do like a family meal optional thing. I think it's partly making myself available, and then anyone who wants to join us can. Another habit we're in, which is probably disgusting to so many of you, but it's really made them happy during the pandemic, is I'm letting my kids eat in their rooms. I'm very careful. I make sure dishes come right out, and my phobia is ants, so I'm very, very careful about that. I plan to do a big clean today, actually, of rooms. But the fighting was getting more and more intense, especially before we moved, and there's a couple of kids that just like, and I've heard that that's common with a lot of families right now, with just being stuck, and there's no extracurricular activities, and there's no camp or anything. So that was when I started to let some of the kids just eat their dinner in the room. Now we have a playroom, and I purposely put a big table in there, and it's like floors that are vinyl, so it's fine, but I also let kids eat meals in the playroom. I think they just want some space from each other, to be honest. So I'm trying to create this balance. I have some goals in mind for when there's more of a regular routine, but that's where our family is. So I say in the video, I hope to juice things. I never got around to that. I have, however, been making smoothies. I have been doing some healthy baking. So I have hit some targets, I have not, and I think that that's just how life is gonna go right now. Anyways, this is kind of part one. I plan to kind of periodically do videos about getting my family back on track with the nutrition. I do think that the ship is definitely starting to sail in the right direction. I think that we're not where we were like a month ago, so that's good. And I cannot expect, like, I'm the type of person that likes like instant results, so I have to be really careful to just like make sure that I do this slowly. Let me know in the comments, are you in the same boat as me? Is this like other families? I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.